Okay, let's start. Okay, so these are two machines, guys, on which we are working. It simply just install website on each machine, and from this machine to this machine, I am able to access that website also. From this machine to this machine, we are able to access websites also, right? Now, I was saying that why do we have this one route table? So let's go ahead and check. Let me just drag one note here so you guys will be able to relate it. So what is route table? Network packets, they always follow a route. Outbound packets from VM to any source, they follow a route. They're called system route, which are defined by Microsoft, and we cannot change or delete them, right? However, we can override them by creating user defined routes. So whatever is happening now, these two machines are talking to each other, pinging each other. They are able to access each other's website, right? It is happening by a route which is defined by Microsoft, and I can't make any changes in them. Not possible for me to make any changes. Same like your NSG. Can we make any changes to NSG's default rules? Can I delete them? Can I modify
No,
them?
no.
Still, if I don't like them, what can I do about them?
You can
Override the rule.
Yes.
override the rules.
Similarly, you can't do anything, can't change, can't delete, can't do anything about your uh, Microsoft's system defined route, right? You can't delete them, you can't do anything, you can't change them, but you can override them by creating user defined routes. That is what this line says, and you have to say this as a definition in when they ask you that what is the difference between UDR and system defined route. Now, what is UDR? UDR, it's a custom route. It can be created using route table. So UDR is a route which we can create using a service called route table. Right? Uh, Route tables, they always get applied at the subnet level. This can come as a question. Even if it doesn't come, you can say it proactively. So where can you apply these route tables? Can I apply it on the VNet level,
No, on
No,
subnet
No,
level.
on the
apply on
NIC
subnet
subnet
level?
level.
level.
Yes.
No, it's subnet level, right? Uh, Route table, it's at the subnet level. Now, uh, route table should be in the same region of the subnet where we plan to assign it. Now, I have everything in East US. My VNet is in East US. My subnets are in East US. And if I create a route table in Central India, will I be able to use that route table for my East US subnet?
No,
No.
That is what this line says, right? We are breaking up, so it will be easier for you to understand. So what does it say? First thing, that network packets, they always follow a route. That route is called a system defined route. It is created or it is defined by Microsoft. We can't change it, we can't delete it. However, we can override it by creating user defined routes. User defined routes, where can we define these routes? Where can we create these routes? In a service
On
called route table, right? That route table, it has to be in the same region where you want to apply it. At what scope can you apply it? You can apply it at the subnet level. You can't apply it at the VNet level, right? Is this clear, guys? Are these points clear? Yes, no, maybe any doubt?
yes.
Like, there's not, see, it's not possible that you can have a VNet in East US and the subnet under the same VNet in West US. Is it possible that I have my VNet in East US and same VNet subnet in West US? Is that possible?
no.
No, right? By default, if your VNet is in East US, your subnet will go to East US. So that's what it is saying. though it applies at the subnet level, but sometimes they may ask you about VNet also, that I have a VNet at East US and a route table or a UDR in West US. Can I apply it? No, right? You can't, as it is, you can't apply it on a subnet, but it is implied that your interview is saying subnet. They won't elaborate every time that, okay, because VNet is in West US, so it is implied that subnet has to be there, right? It is understood. You have to understand that, and don't cross question on some silly things, thinking that you have caught someone uh, incorrectly saying, and don't try to correct them. If someone says that, okay, I want to apply this UDR on a VNet at West US and my UDR is in Central India, can I apply it? Don't go ahead and correct. You can't apply it on at VNet. It can only apply it on subnet, right? That you can say separately. But someone says that VNet is in West US, his it is implied that if my VNet is in West US, so my subnets are also in West US. Is this clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes.
Where
Yes.
can we assign them? We can assign them at the subnet level. Now, uh, we'll see that in practical, that how do we assign that? What is it? We'll see this in practical. We'll see all these in practical. Fine. Let's go ahead and start the practical now. Now, first thing, why would I need it? Yes, we left the last session on that question, right? I want to see these two are communicating with each other, and this is able to access the website also, right? My machine, source machine, is able to access a website on destination machine. And I do not like that. I don't want that to happen. Do I really need one UDR for that, or how can I achieve that? I just don't
Using
want them.
NSG rule, NSG.
How can I do that? Can I achieve that using NSG, guys? Yes, no, maybe.
Can you repeat the question?
I'm able to access the website which is on my destination VM from my source VM. I do not like that. I want to stop that. What is the option? Someone answered NSG. I'm asking if it is correct.
Yes, we can add outbound rule on NSG where we can specify that HTTPS or HTTP port should be blocked or denied.
Okay, let's see. From here, if I'm able to access the website, I'm still able to access the website from here to there also, right? From destination VM to source VM and from source VM to destination VM. I'm able to access websites on both of them. And I don't want that. Let's go ahead and see. You're saying we can achieve that using NSG. So where should I go? Can you guys guide me step by step? How do I know whether there is NSG? How do I know which one? I want one of you to give me each step. One step each, guys, please. Right? Don't just give the complete answer if you know it. So these are two VMs. Did you guys understand my question, my requirement? I can repeat it again. These two machines are able to use uh, internet website on hosted on each other. I do not want that. They're able to ping each other. I have no issues with that. Let them ping each other. I'm not asking you to discontinue the communication between them. Right? They are in different subnet under same VNet. By default, they are able to communicate. I'm okay with it. Right? Maybe they will be able to take RDP also. Let's see. What do you think? Will I be able to take RDP to that machine from here? If I do, I'm sitting here and I want to take RDP to 10.0.20.4. Will it work or not?
It will work.
And why? How do you know that?
By default, we have selected the RDP rule while creating virtual machine.
Yes, it's not
That's
by
why.
default, right? It's not by default, guys. See, I'm able to take. So I'm okay with RDP also. Fine. Okay with RDP, but I don't want them to access each other's website. So now you guys guide me. How do I block it? You are free to use new resource. Like you want to put new energy at Nick level, you are free to do that. You're free to amend any resource. You're free to amend any. You are admin over here. You are owner of this resource group. Both machines are in same resource group. Do whatever you want, right? I want you to achieve this. Okay, let's start, guys. Abhijit, would you like to try? Very first step, what should I do?
Sale, I haven't watched the energy video, so that's why.
Sorry.
I haven't watched the YouTube
Okay,
video for
okay.
energy.
Energy you haven't watched. Fine.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Sorry.
Aisha, what should be the first step? You understood my requirement, right, guys? What should be the first step? I have source VM. I have destination VM. They are able to communicate with each other by default. Why? Because they are in, ignore the spelling mistakes, guys. By default, because they are under same VNet, different subnets though, right? I am okay if they're able to take RDP to each other. I'm okay if they're able to ping with each other. What I do not want is they are using website from each other. I do not want that. How to achieve it? Yes, Aisha, would you like to tell me the first step? What should I do? I have already tried. Okay. Try if they are able to access. Maybe sometimes client comes to you stating that I want to achieve this and it's already there. Client doesn't know, right? So try if they are able to access website from each other. Did we try? Yes. Are we able to access? Yes. What should be the next step? Eman, would you like to try? I'm just going by the order which I see here, guys, right? Not random. Irshad, what should be the first step after this? Harun, Kaiser, Mehruz. Yes, guys, think what should be the first step? What should I check very first thing? Very simple and basic, guys. We haven't even touched the UDR yet. I'm still on subnet and NSG, which we have did, I think, which we have been doing from last 2 weeks.
We need
Don't
to
confuse yourself. I'm not even doing anything new as of now. Yes, sorry, Vivek. One step, please. Just one step. Tell me.
we don't want any website accessible from the both PM or single website.
Any website. I don't want them to use any website.
Okay, so we can go to VM, check attach energy. We can go to energy and
One step. So you're saying check if there is any NSG or not.
yes,
Check if there is any NSG on which VM. Both VMs are you talking about or one VM?
yes, both VM we need to check.
NSG on both VMs. Okay, so let's go ahead and check. How can I check someone else other than Vivek? How can I check? First thing, a VM can have NSG at what scope? अगर मुझको चेक करना है एक VM पे NSG है तो कहाँ कहाँ हो सकता है? Vivek, you can mute
Subnet
yourself.
Nick and subnet.
Sorry,
Subnet level
subnet level. Is that the only place I can have NSG?
on
Nick level.
VM level also.
Nick level also.
NIC level.
When I
VM
see.
is correct, but let's stick to NIC. NIC is a way more granular answer, right? So here, just give me one minute, guys. Yeah. So we have to check subnet and NIC of these machines. I'm on portal. Can someone tell me how do I check subnet or NIC? These are the two machines. I don't know anything. I want you to Guide me. First, let the machine appear. We'll see which two machines are in picture. You guys let me uh, identify. You guys do it for me. Right? Identify the NIC and subnets which are attached to this machine, and then we'll see if there is any energy attached to that. Let it appear. Portal is slow, guys. I think I have sufficient internet speed. It's Portal. Yes, there's no issue at my speed. Portal is slow. Let's try refreshing. So the VMs which are in picture, they are
Source VM and
my
destination.
destination VM and source VM. So now I want you guys to help me to identify where can I find if there is any energy attached to a subnet of this VM or NIC of this VM. So first thing, where do I find this NIC and the subnet of these VMs? Guide me with one machine, other we'll consider it. Yes, it is done.
Please select source machine.
Okay, let's select source machine. Yes, Ubed,
And yeah, under networks.
under networks. Here, network settings, did you mean?
Yes.
Okay. And what are we doing there?
We are checking for NIC.
Okay, you're checking for NIC. So you want me to go to network settings. This is my NIC, network security group. Is there any energy attached to it?
Yes,
Yes.
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 Yeah, yeah, under that.
Source energy, right? Let's, where else can I have energy? Is it possible that one machine can have energy at two scope? Two energy at one NIC? Not possible. But is it possible that the same machine have one more energy at subnet level?
Yes.
Yes.
So
We
how
can
do I
have.
check that?
Yes.
You
Virtual
have to go
network or
to
subnet.
VM.
Where will I
Yeah.
see the
You
virtual
have to go
network and
to
subnet? Here it is. Right? It is possible, right? You can have, maybe you found this energy and you did everything on it, on this energy, and it is still not fixing. So go ahead and check the subnet. My destination VM, it's in this subnet. Source VM is in this subnet. Right? So I click on source subnet. Where can I check energy? Here, network security group. Do I have any energy attached here?
no.
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 Similarly, my destination VM. Do I have any subnet level energy for destination?
Uh, no.
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 Okay. But one more thing I have to check. Energy at the NIC level of which machine? Destination machine. Just remember that this energy is source energy. Now I'm going ahead and checking another VM because I want to block at both the end, right? If I just wanted to block one at this level, okay, let's say as of now I want to block accessing the website from source VM, right, to destination. So I'll stick to this source VM, network settings. This is the energy. So this is the NSG in question. So if I want to do anything, block or allow or anything, I have to deal with this NSG. Which rule do you think it is allowing my VM to access the website?
Outbound.
HTTP and
HTTP and
Outbound rule.
HTTP.
inbound.
Inbound or outbound? I am accessing a website.
Outbound rule.
I allow internet outbound rule.
Right. But if I block internet, what was my requirement? I'm okay with the other things. I'm okay with RDP. I've taken RDP to that machine. I'm right. I'm okay with ping. If the moment I block internet, will I be able to take RDP?
No.
We can't
So I
able
have
to
to
do
be
that.
very specific. In the browser, which protocol do we use while accessing any website? Which protocol are we using?
HTTP, HTTPS.
HTTP.
Yes, HTTP and HTTP.
443.
Yeah. This website is not secure website. So this is HTTP port number 80. But what am I doing here? I am doing the outbound, right? The rules which you are looking at, HTTP is allowed, it is inbound. What is the transaction for my machine? I'm accessing from source
For
machine to
outbound.
destination. So where do I have to put and what do I have to put?
Outbound rule deny at outbound security rule.
And what kind of rule do I have to add?
That will be a custom one.
First thing, which rule is allowing me to access the website?
320 and 340.
Outbound rule.
Is that an outbound rule?
Second one, 6500.
65500.
Yes, this is allowing me to access, right? But in this case, we can achieve in both. Don't get confused. Just hear properly, right? Because this is very unique and specific case. In this case, we can either add a rule here which says block HTTP traffic. Right? It will block the HTTP traffic. It will do that. But what I can do, because all of them, even the destination is in my control, what I can do, I can go to the other machine and remove the HTTP from there. तो वहां का अगर inbound ही HTTP बंद हो जाएगा, so will I be able to access the website hosted on that machine?
No.
No. But what is the drawback? That not only me, no one will be able to access the website on that. If I block inbound for that machine, no one will be able to access the website on that. Getting the point, guys?
Yes.
If I go to that machine, an energy of that machine, and if I delete it from there, I'm sure it is available over there also, right? That is the reason we are able to access the website because inbound allow kar raha hai yahan se. So better thing, I'll go to outbound, add a rule, source. Do I want to block from anywhere in this case? What is my specific requirement?
Specific virtual machine.
Yes, from a particular virtual machine.
Okay.
So what is that virtual machine's IP address? That I'll have to make sure that any traffic which is coming from this IP address, this is my source, right? 10.0.0.4. If this is the source, then only this should apply. Other machines, I'm okay. Let them access with each other. Only these two machines are in question. Got it, guys? Now, source port range. Do I want to block all of them? Because if I put asterisk, it will block everything. So do I want to block every communication between these two machines?
No,
No.
port 80.
Port 80.
Only 40.
80.
Right. Destination. From here, it is going anywhere. Do I want to block that?
No.
No.
IP address of the destination.
Yes.
Machine.
So IP address of the destination. Now, what is the IP address? It is 10.0.20.4.
Sorry.
What am I blocking?
HTTP.
As of now, I'm not
HTTP.
blocking or allowing anything. As of now, I'm just making the rule. Where do we decide whether it is block or deny? Allow or deny?
Action link.
Here. Just because name, somewhere name I say allow, will it allow it? Let's say if I say allow HTTP and I put deny. Will it allow or deny?
It will deny.
Deny.
Deny, right? Just
Deny.
because I say something in name doesn't make any change. Name can be anything, XYZ, ABC, allow, deny, whatever. Right? But it is always a sensible name. So in this case, I will see HTTP internal deny. Right? In description, you can be more elaborative that, okay, fine, this is how it is working. This is what's the ticket number. Why am I doing that, right? You should mention the ticket number. Otherwise, later after 6 months, these two are not communicating. Someone will see who created this. Okay, Abhijit has created this. I can see in the logs. Abhijit, why did you block the traffic? So it's always better you put the ticket number. Who requested this? All these things you can put in this here. Now the outbound traffic on port 80, it is deny. And but here it is allowed. Which one will work?
370 priority number will work.
Why will it work?
370 will work.
The lower the
Lower
number,
the
higher the
number,
priority.
higher the
Lower the
priority.
priority, lower the number, higher is the priority. Let's go ahead and check. Though it doesn't happen immediately, but I'll still go ahead and check. First thing, I will close this browser or open in because it will always have the cache. Right. So I will open one in. Okay, I have opened in. It's okay. Good idea. Let's open a new browser. That time I was using Internet Explorer. Now I'm using Edge. And in Edge also, I'll go ahead and use the private window. I hope it has blocked by now. First, let's see if it is pinging. RDP 10.0.20.4 working. So there is a communication between them, right? We haven't blocked the communication. 10.0.20.4 working. What did we block or what did we want to block? It's website 10.0.20.4. It is still working. It may take some time, but it will block. Source, destination, protocol, port, deny. Yes, looks good. Now, it will happen in some time. What do you think? Will you be able to access website from here to 10.0.0.4 or will this also get blocked? You don't have to think, give me the correct answer. You have been looking at the practical from starting.
We can access.
Okay, Kizar says we can access. Anyone else who thinks we will not be able to access? Yes, guys? This will take, definitely it will take some time. It doesn't work immediately. But my question is, anyone thinks that the website access from here to there, this will also get blocked? Yes, no, maybe. 10.0.0.4. Will this also get blocked or not?
It will
No.
not block.
All of you say no? What if I say
Yes.
yes, it will block?
Yes, because we have only one energy for both VMs.
Yes. Do you guys remember while creating the destination and say this one, we use the same energy. So whatever rule I applied on that energy, it will apply here also. But by that logic, it will block. But this traffic, what is that energy rule? Who said yes? Sorry, it was Gauss, right? That logic is correct. But what is that rule? is that rule applying blindly, or
No.
is it very specific to IP address that if the traffic is coming from this IP address, only it should be applied? Even if that rule is there, will it apply to a traffic which is starting from 10.0.20.4? Guys, are you getting the point? Are you getting confused? My
We need to
NAG
create a
rule,
same rule for another VM, I guess.
see, my NAG rule, it says, let me refresh here. It says that deny the outbound traffic. Fine. The same NAG is applied on both the VM. But is it denying for every source? किसके लिए deny कर रहा है ये?
10.0.0.
Specific VM
So this
10.0.20.
rule will apply only to this particular virtual machine. Hence, you will be able to access the website from there. Got it, guys? Instead of this, if I put any, then yes, it will block both the way because we are using a common NSG. But in this case, it is applying the source is this and destination is this. But when it is coming from the other machine, this will be the source and this will be the destination. And there is no rule for this one. So that will fall under this and it will allow the traffic. Is this point clear, guys, to everyone? Yes, no, maybe. Any doubts, any questions? Yes, guys, any doubts, any questions, please do let me know. Okay, if not, let's go ahead and proceed. I'll take that as a no. I'm considering all of you understood it. If not, please watch the recording and then do let me know if you have any questions. It will happen in some time, right? Let's wait for that. But I can achieve this using NSG. That is what we have established, right? Then why do we have UDR and everything from where we started? If I can achieve this using NSG. NSG has limitation. NSG will give you access or will give you liberty to block some traffic based on rules, based on some maybe ports or anything. But when I go to NSG, I don't have any option where I can, let's say, I want to block all the traffic which is going to a specific region. For example, I do not want any person sitting in this subnet uh, communicating to any traffic in some certain country. Could be China, could be Russia, could be Pakistan. Right? It's a government organization. I do not want any traffic over there. Do we have that liberty or do we have that kind of role here that I can block any traffic region based? Do you see anything like this? Maybe I can have service tag. Sorry. Under service tag, I can block internet completely. But do I have region based? No. Right? Do I have any option where I can block incoming traffic from region based? I do not want, I have seen that many spam calls and emails and messages, all those they come from a specific region. By the way, I'm just taking name for example, right? Not to demean anyone or any country or anything. Let's say all of them are coming from South Africa region, Nigeria, right? Afghanistan, Pakistan. Do I have any option to block it? I don't. So where do I get all these options? I do see all these options on routers. Router will give me very detailed control over it. A detailed control. राउटर में आपको बहुत granular level तक मिलता है. You can use keywords also. For example, you want to block maybe pornography sites, right? You can put keywords. You can put maybe you want to block some booking, or maybe you don't want your uh, employees sitting in your office and uh, apply for another job. So you can block job portals. Yeah, you can just use keywords and block them, but where? Not in NSG, through your router. Is the difference clear, guys, between router and NSG?
Yes.
Right? So now, why do we require a route table? Why do we want to route that? That is the reason. For example, now I have 100 machines here. I have one NSG and everything is good. Fine. I don't want to put a router here for these 100 machines. Another subnet, I have another 100 machines. Another subnet, I have another 100 machines. So I don't want to keep putting routers to everything. And I don't want to do that. So what do? I put one router somewhere on one subnet, right? And then I make sure that all the traffic which is going from anywhere, it should be routed from that particular router. So I can put all the rules over there, and all the traffic, it should go from that particular router. Got it, guys? Why do you need route table and why do you want to route the traffic? Is this clear or not? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, guys. Difference between router and NSG, is it clear? And because we do not want to use multiple routers, hence we are going to divert the traffic, that it should go from that particular router. Wherever it is going, it should go to a particular route from a particular router. So I can use one router and control all the traffic. Right? Guys, we have only 30 seconds left in this session. Do you guys need a break?
Yes, we need.
Okay, let's resume at 1:30 sharp using the same link.